It's all new with less carbs and more negativity.
Get it out. Get it out of me.
Get ready for Nobody Likes Onions.
Can you believe it? Friday night, we did it. A show every day this week. Just one of the biggest accomplishments of my time. I can't even begin to express how sick of you people I am. On every, and I mean on every level. But you're all members, you all paid or stole a credit card from someone else who paid. Hi, Chad. Do you guys think Chad's in here on some alt account? God, you can only hope, huh? That he's out there? I know Moopy's out there. We've had so many people signing up with scrimp names. And, you know, one of them's gotta be Moopy or the Scrimp. Woo! Yeah, guys, look. Right out of the gate with Bex, $1.99. Chad discovered you.
Oh, no.
Can't even begin to you know what I mean? Yeah, I will tell you this, you know, a lot of people have been warning me. I don't know. Chad, if you're out there, I don't know where we stand. Relation-wise. I'll tell you that much. Faux show. Faux show. Somebody from the BYB podcast just became a member. We got him. Give me your $1. Give me a 99. I'm gonna own you all through time. I'm gonna show you the worst show. Sing it with me. It's all you know. You don't need to have any kind of talent. Just yell into a mic and then you'll be about it. Just flaunt it, wiggle if you can. Shake your little butt and grab an oil can. Rub some oil deep in your eye. Rub it on your back and your elbows and your thighs. And grab your partner by the hips. Take their finger and rub it on your lips and go shh, shh. Don't talk and ruin it. Baby girl bend over, cause daddy finna chewin' it. Eat that ass, put it in your butthole. Wiggle it around just like a jelly roll. Take it to the store and roll it down the aisle. Ooh, baby girl, daddy wants to see you smile. Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
Okay, you don't have to be rude about it. BYB is gay. Yeah, I tried to tune into there. They had Johnny Crutches on. It's just like, let's get 9 guys, and I'm including Lemmy in that, just talking over each other. It's whatever you want. It's just like, get on a fucking Skype call with your friends. Stop calling everything a podcast. You know? Not everything just gets to be called a show. I don't even call these shows. These are streams. You know, Aaron teases me constantly, like, that's his show. It's like, I mean, I guess. I don't know anymore. I don't want to put labels on it. Can we see other people? It's like, do I think this is like a put together, produced piece of entertainment that I'm plugging into the zeitgeist? No. I turn on a stream. I imbibe substances. By the way, we're back on the sauce tonight. It's been a week and a half at least. And Daddy's whipping out the sky. We're going to polish this bottle off tonight, God willing, and the creek don't rise. Am I right? So, yeah, I don't know what a show is anymore. A potato, a corn, a moonlight, a morn. You know, I don't know what's real. We have one guy on the one hand who comes from radio and thinks you have to wake up at 6 a.m. and you have to do 4 hours to podcast. He thinks you have to do all that stuff. And then we've got like a potato that thinks, you know, I don't know what happened to that potato, but somebody left it in the microwave too long. Hello? I mean, Jesus Christ. If I wanted to see black squares, I'd scroll back in everybody's Facebook profile pictures. Am I right? Black Lives Matter reference. Got him. What a hacky. Oh, fuck. I just stepped all. I don't know if that just ruined everything in my life or not. Fuck. Anyway, I'm going to drink tonight. We could talk about a lot of things. I thought it'd be fun to watch the Compound Media special, but if you guys are sick and tired of Aaron, maybe we don't even get into Aaron tonight, and I could show you some of my favorite locales, lots of new stuff. But I will say, you know, I would like to dive into Stevie Lou a little bit. Not because he's anything of note or anything anybody should be paying attention to. But I do think it warrants pointing out that, you know, what kind of a fucking loser this guy clearly is. You know, I don't know Stevie Lou, and I make it a point to be very, very laid back and conservative and not judge these guys. I don't want to blurt out opinions. If I haven't said anything about Gino, Bisconte, or Chrissy Mayer, I don't know them. I haven't seen their comedy because there's no videos. I haven't watched their shows. It would be disingenuous of me to come on here and be like, Chrissy Mayer's garbage. Now, I've read everything on the internet about her. And it ain't great, but, you know, everybody deserves their day. In Melton Court, that's where I bring you in and give you a beverage of your choice, and we look at 8 to 10 of your family videos and talent show stuff from when you were a girl. And then we also put on some of your later stuff. And then I let you know if you can continue down this path to be an entertainer, if it's even worth doing. Yeah, a lot of you people want me to do this merch guy. I don't know. Like, we watched that one clip of him. He seemed fine. I don't know. Everybody's so angry. Everybody hates me. That's fine. Yeah, I can't. I've been on the internet since the internet was created, since Al Gore. And I don't need everyone on it to like me. I think that's baby shark behavior, very immature. Don't do it. But you got, a lot of these guys from Shuley all the way to Bisconte just repeating garbage lies like Melton shouldn't have sided with Chad. It's like, look, I don't have anything against Chad. I want to make it very clear. Like, look, the dude seems unhinged. I've never dabbled about that, to steal your word. I'd say that to his goddamn face. And while he's on the phone, I think I've said as such. I said, everybody thinks he's a liar. He seems unhinged. Just because I didn't tell you guys doesn't mean I didn't think his story was full of shit from the beginning. It's not my place to call him out on that. And also, I'm not in the business of looking stupid. that's not true either. Scratch that. Bex, edit that out. Is that how it works? I don't know. When I say clip it, does that mean you cut it out and we don't have to look at it anymore? Because that'd be great. But anyway, it's funny how many just adult men need me to come out and say something about Chad. It's like Gino Bisconte, as far as I know, didn't know I existed a minute ago. So how about you just go back to that? I know it's going to be one of your biggest insults about me anyway. It's like, I don't even know who that guy is. It's like, great. Let's keep it that way. Imagine me wanting to be in Bisconte's Rolodex. I don't know you. I don't need to be a part of your hot water. I imagine it's full of like hot dogs in that hot water. What's boiling in? What kind of bacteria is in there? You got some of those Gararufa fish, the kind that eat the bacteria off your feet. What's in that hot water, Gino? I got a lot of questions, and I feel like some of the authorities would too. If we started digging in that hot water. Can you dig in it? Is it sludge? In hot dog water. That's what the name of the show should be. In hot dog water. Because that would be, at least that would be something. You get a sponsor like Nathan's or Sparat. Anyway, the point is, a lot of these men have opinions and need me to say things, and I find that to be, I don't need Gino Bisconte or a potato or Ray DeVito or Chad. I don't go around trying to, attach Chad to me. And I will be honest with you, I find it very, very disturbing that Chad's running around multiple times now. He's going on and saying that he discovered me, which I find gross and rude. If I wanted to be a part of this world, I would have been a part of it a long time ago. And frankly, I can't wait to be ejected from this game. That's why, I guess Chad was calling me to be on MLC today. They wanted me to be on MLC early this week. It's too much. Maybe once a month I'll come on and yell at somebody. But I've seen what happens to people who go on that show. I'm not interested in... Because you know what? I like... Kevin Brennan is so similar to me in so many ways that I really identify with him. I like him. When he's just screaming. And by the way, it doesn't make any sense and he's out of it as fuck. I figured, why he's taking those photos of the super chats is probably because he doesn't trust Andy Adam, the producer, at Andy Adams. So he's counting the money by taking photos of the super chats instead of I don't know. I imagine his whole iCloud is just full of blurry CRT monitor photos of super chats because he doesn't trust as if he's doing the conversion for the currencies. Anyway, You can tell Kevin Brennan likes you when he warned you not to get too close to him. Look, I'm not dumb. I can see what that guy is and what he does. But I like those guys. I like Bob Levy. I feel like Bob Levy's a pretty straight shooter. And I even like Chad. Again, I don't need a guy to not be a liar for me to be entertained and get along with them. Again, I think Chad's the kind of guy that if he was spending the night in my house, I'd probably lock him in the bedroom from the outside. Even then, I'd be afraid he'd start some sort of fire. So I'd probably have to put some cameras in the room. Aaron's breast binder. Aaron's breast binder. If you get ejected from this game, we will blow in you and slam you back in. You will blow in me? Is that a sexual threat of some sort? So look, I don't know how many times I have to say it. I feel like this is going to be one of the last ones, but everybody uncouple in your minds Chad and I. How did that happen? Where everybody's like, You sided with the wrong guy. You backed the wrong horse. The triumvirate. You know, remember it was like me, Chad, and Muttering Jay? He had in his head that we were some, 3 prongs of King Triton's fucking spear that we were going to... Like, what are you talking about? Muttering Jay seems like a fucking dork. Like, and I know everybody uses that word now, but I've used it for a long time. He's a fucking dork. The guy's a dork. Trust. I don't know if Chad's a dork, but at least Chad's entertained. You can say whatever the fuck you want about Chad, but I'm enjoying it. And everybody, I've been warned about a lot of stuff. People are saying Chad's after me, Chad's turning. And I do see it. I'm not dumb. I'd be dumb to not tune in. I'm too intelligent to not tune in when Chad starts saying he discovered me. It gets really territorial if I go on Ray DeVito's podcast. I've known Ray DeVito longer than Chad. Ray DeVito never blocked me and called me a cuck. Ray DeVito doesn't, as far as I know. He really has gout. He's not faking the gout for super chats. What a weird fake that would be. Like, guys, you're not going to believe it. I have heartburn. Send in the donations. By the way, my lower, I think I've sat in this chair too long and it has no lumbar support. I'm going to have to get a new chair. These 12-hour sessions have, oh, you know what it is? I bet I can lock it so it doesn't rock. Maybe that'll help. People call me a double agent. Citizen M says people call me a double agent because I like NLO. Meanwhile, Muttering Jay is flip-flopping like a Spurg IHOP chef. Yeah, I don't call anybody a double agent. Look, I have healthy relationships with all of you. I don't know you. I don't put a lot of stock. And apparently Lemmy sent that clip in of herself to get me to play it, to like play me. It's like, you're not playing me. I'll play any clip. Nobody's getting me. I don't know. You know, Stevie Lou's big get to me on Ray DeVito's podcast is like, ask him about how Red Bar caught him in the mystery box scam. And it's like, the mystery box scam was I mail you a bunch of old merch for one flat price. And I did. Scam concluded, guys. I sold merch. So real big bust. And by the way, that's the sign of a real Scrimpleton. You know what I mean? Like, that's the sign of a guy who, like, we're arguing about Steel Toe being shitty and Steel Toe being grifters and scammers and thieves. And your comeback is, remember Red Bar? It's like, okay, so we're already off the topic, I guess. By the way, if I did sell some scam, does that mean Steel Toe's never done anything wrong? Like, what are we doing? What are we arguing about? You're one of these guys who likes to topic hop. You seem real desperate and needy, man. And the videos people have sent of you to me are fucking pathetic. And I scrounge around and I like to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. Like, maybe they're big on one platform. I can't find them. This dude's, I've never seen a bigger fucking loser. Google Stevie Lou on YouTube. And this motherfucker's on every show he can go on. I'm turning down MLC. These guys are going on every show they can go on. They got nothing to say. The shows aren't about anything. But they love to sit in a fucking corner on these Foursquare shows and tell you what's what. Meanwhile, for all his fucking running around and manic neediness to be on every one of these goddamn shows, this dude has 200 Twitter followers. This dude has 130 YouTube followers. Not members, subscribers. This dude's a spaz. He's a spaz. He looks like a scarecrow malfunctioned. And you got to send it back to wish.com. This dude looks fucked up. I've never seen a more candy corn teeth motherfucker. This dude looks lanky and tall and shitty and small all at the same time. With his big old gangly horse head and his fucking straw hair. Just shitty, thin. He's manic spazzing out. Holy fuck, this guy walks around the goddamn stage like a fucking tangled up marionette, just bouncing all around. Get to the punchline, Stevie Lou. Just a fucking nightmare. How can you be on everything, promote yourself every day, and not break 300 on any platform, you fucking dope? You gonna call into my show? You gonna be in my chat? You gonna yell at me? Okay, guess what? Do it. You look dumb as fuck, dog. Let me guess, you're on episode 3 of some new project you're working on? You fucking perma-locale. Jesus Christ, you're one of these guys they just keep around to dunk on. And you're happily fucking just lined back up for another. When Eric Nagel thinks you're cool, it's fucking over. When you're unironically into steel toe, it's fucking over. Bex for $1.99 says go on every IE zoom in like dorks. Yeah, I mean, just really though. And then have nothing to show for it. I went on Chad's show once. I went on Ray's show once. I go on MLC once. If there's something else to talk about, they need somebody in a month, I'll go back on again. I don't want you burning out on me. Also, I want you coming over here for me. This is where we keep it. So, like, imagine if I was just going around doing anything I could. I'd be on the Potato Show. And then the stock would crash like it did tonight. Holy shit, you see that? I was out within 2 minutes of him revealing he had nothing. I mean, as far as I know, the thing too with this potato, is that insane to say? Everybody loved this potato as far as I know, Cardiff Electric. Everybody loved this potato. Its numbers are great. I mean, Bob Levy was pretty much picking his teeth with this dude's penis the other day. And then this guy teases for 2 days. And look, I teased for 2 days, but everything I said was real. There was no work. You might go, oh, Patrick, it was a little underwhelming. You didn't find anything. It's like, yeah, I found the truth. I found out that what Chad said happened didn't happen. That's what I found out. Chad called in mid-reveal and, changed the story up. So don't say I didn't. But everybody was talking about that the next day. It was the biggest day MLC's ever had. Sans Chad. What's everybody talking about now? Go on Reddit. Everybody's like, Cardiff sucks. And by the way, that's not me saying that. I was just reading the reaction. And that was the first show of Cardiff Electric I ever tuned into. I subscribed to him today. Everybody was talking about the potato. He hired an investigator. We're going to get, to the bottom of this. He's going to have the puncher on. And everybody was saying, too, if he says he's got it, he's got it. And then he started the show today with I almost had to fly to Tampa and get the thing. The suspense was, we were all edging. Just pre-cum bubbling out of our urethras. And then he's like, oh, okay, my special guest is. And they just kept going, car parts. And it's like, potato was loved by all sides. In one stream, he's now loathed by all sides. Yeah, I mean, I really just think he tanked his brand. I don't know. Again, everybody loved that dude. And I was like, all right, this potato seems cool. Everybody loves the potato. He likes steel toe. Oh, well. He's a steel toe spud. How smart can I, and in genuine, he lives in Minnesota, he says. And he's a fucking potato. You know what I mean? He's a tuber. This guy's a root veg. And, you know, I'm supposed to expect him to have intelligence or recognize comedy talent or anything like that. Get out of Crown. Get out of town. Get out of the municipality that we're all hanging in. Oh, fuck. $50 from Manny Pacquiao. 90 plus hours in the past 2 weeks recovering from surgery, and this is the best thing in podcasting. Thanks, Onions from Plaqueen. Does insurance cover super chats? From Plaqueen. Thank you very much. What surgery are you recovering from? That sounds awful. And is there anything I can get you? Can we get you more pudding, some ice chips, a cold compress, some sort of paper dolls? His super chats are Canadian, so there's that. Oh, you think he lives in Canada? Do people know who the guy is, the potato? Do people know who that is? Because look, again, I don't know anything about the potato. I subscribed to the channel today. I was going to watch the stream. I was all excited, and I was like, but here's the problem with potato is not only is it like, is there nothing there? Say what you want. A lot of people complain about me that I meander, I go on and on, I stretch stories out. I do. I use a lot of language. I like to flower it up, embellish stuff, add hyperbole, create a mood, tell a story, take you on a journey. Stop at the drive-thru, grab some tater tots. Where's Sonic? And a lot of people get mad at that. Well, that's just the style over here. So if you need, this show's like for moms who work nights in toll booths, who just need a nice slow hang and something they can make change to. You know what I mean? So a lot of people hate that about this show, but that's fine. Beat it. I'll get by. Plaqueen says, I'm wearing an awful compression girdle suit. Was that the operation? He's terrified of people finding out who he is. He wore a cringe Spider-Man mask for the entire Dabblecon event. So he's so needy he needs to go to the live events, but at the same time, masks up. But like if I wore a mask, if I was the potato, and I wore a mask to Dabblecon, you guys would all know it was me. You'd be like, look at all the McMuffins in his pocket. He's not Minnesotan. He never made a single local reference. He knows a lot about upstate New York. So you think in Toronto. If his super chats are Canadian, he knows a lot about upstate New York. He came to the Rochester event. Guess would be Toronto, right? But everybody was just fucking like, boo. And they kept watching it, hoping it would be something. But in a way, who was the guy pretending to be the puncher tonight? Ski Mask? Who's Ski Mask? I can't tell who any of these fucking dorks are. It is crazy that there's like so many of these guys who want to like wear a fucking mask. I don't understand. Is this just YouTube? Yeah, that sounds rough, Plaqueen. Get better. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, buddy. It's been great. My family's not going to have to go hungry this Christmas. Rochester's home of the OG Wegmans. Hey, keep us posted on all kinds of fun facts like that, okay, Bex? Get the fuck out of here. We need to find out who the potato is. If you have any information on who the potato is, you're going to need to send that to me. Because I do think we need to really find out who it is and call his day boss and be like, do you understand what this guy's doing at night? I don't know what he does for a living, but it's got to be affecting his day. And he can't be 100% at work if he's planning big potato reveals and stuff. So we're going to be hunting him, and I will be bringing my spiraler to make curly fries out of that motherfucker when we catch him. Also, somebody said that Mike David. Oh, very rude. I was in the middle of a thing. Somebody said Mike David was. Sounds like gay. Yeah. No, I'm serious. I really seriously want to call his boss. Do you think that's real? Get out of town. No. The town. That Mike David wanted to pay for my whole operation over here. That's great. I've done the calculation. It's $1,182 a month. Should handle the meals, the investigatory services, the research department, our ad team, my boys in corporate, some of the people down in legal. We got Rusty in the mailroom. And, you know, Cardiff Electric bill coming in, which I guarantee will go up after this show. So, I don't know. Yeah, we should find out who the potato is. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I really do think he tanked his. Again, I've never seen a show. I do know everybody seems to like him and be positive about him, but I watched tonight. Was the first thing I ever put on from the guy, and it was unwatchable. I felt gypped. I felt cheated. He might be like, that's what I do. I'm a joke. I thought, you know, is this really it? And the thing about it is, not only is there nothing there, it's not quick. It's not punchy. I heard at one point a page turning. So, like, they had, like, talking points and a script kind of done, which is insane. That's insane. You'll go back and listen. You'll hear a page turn at one point, and it's like, what the fuck? So it was just slow moving and meandering. The whole thing about what kind of car part was it? They just kept saying car parts. It was bad. It was bad. You got to objectively, like, it was bad. Like, why even turn the stream on? What's the point? I got to log into the Cumia compound. By the way, they've redone the whole header of their website. They fixed the YouTube link. They got rid of the Android thing I made fun of. They've changed everything. Everything. And at what point do I get some of E-Rock's fucking paycheck? You guys are over there embarrassing yourself for over a year with the wrong year on your website, way outdated, lineup information, links to Android. Follow us on Android. That's not even a thing you can do. Your YouTube channel just went to some fucking local yokels vacation vids. Like, it's crazy. That's how big your YouTube. You didn't even notice. This is how good you are with your metrics and your tracking. You didn't even notice you were getting no click-throughs to your YouTube channel from your website. You didn't even notice until I pointed it out. Everyone's over there asleep. Everyone. But at least E-Rock is getting 20 fucking hits every show he does, babbling about garbage. I fucking hate it. I've never met this guy, and again, I liked him on O&A and stuff. What a fucking, like, based on just what you are, you're grifting that old man Cumia. This poor talented guy, you know, once talented guy, you're letting just spiral into a fucking, you know, dementia-ridden racism tirade world. Why not shake that old man and get him back in fighting shape, a la Rocky 3? I don't know which one. Like, what's going on over there? Why am I the only one who knows your website is fucked? Every part of it is fucked. And then I mention it, and not even, you know what? One person should have messaged me or tweeted me back and gone, Jesus, you're right. Sorry, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. But no, they just change it. Where do you know, I got some information about this Compound Media, about how great they're doing over there. Woo. Woo. Let's just say everything about them is as well put together as their website. So it's very easy to find out information. And by the way, I'd love an inside person. If you're over there working at Compound Media, get in touch. I'd love for you to leak some stuff to me. I'd love for you to take some secret video of E-Rock eating foot-long sandwiches and picking his nose. Maybe follow somebody into the bathroom as Roland around. They can't have 10K subs if no one mentioned anything. Look. Go on these people's YouTube channels. Go on their Facebook pages. See how many likes everything's getting. I'll wait. It's all laid out right in front of you. I mean, really figure it out. It's like Stevie Lew. Again, I don't know him. He again seems like just one of the biggest dorks we should have chopped down when he was a child. But for him to be spazzing out the way he is, running chat room to chat room and shows with his needy attitude, with his constant barrage of weak-ass insults, when it's like, dude, name anything you're good at. Like, from what I've seen, nothing. Like, your stand-up's not good. Nobody wants you around on shows. People make you the laughingstock of everything. You can't crack a few dozen followers on anything. You're shit. You're shit. We shouldn't have wasted a monkey sending him off to space. We should have done you first. Just a basic, but you're like Gumby, but with less hair. I can't find, every time I Google your name, it's just like dudes shitting on you. Teenagers in basements shitting on you. No one's into anything you're doing. No, not one video. You're doing all these shorts and videos. I mean, again, for 9 views, 10 views, 12 views. Like, I couldn't put up a video and accidentally get that few views, even before all this shit. Like, what world are we in? So, I guess all that testosterone from all that success has gone to your brain, and you feel the need to run around telling everybody what's what. But it's like, honey, you seem like, is this one of those guys, by the way, who like lives in the Bronx or fucking Hoboken and trains into the fucking Compound Media studio just to fucking dance around and be a little puppet? Like, I mean, nobody wants this guy. Every time like a show needs a guest, everyone jokes about Stevie Lou because he's so fucking shit. Like, he's a laughing stock of the world. So I thought we'd look at Stevie Lou a little bit today. Michael Ray Bauer seems like he's off the charts. We should probably check in with that guy. But we also, again, we have Compound Media here. And we could just go watch this sports show. Now remember, the sports show. So we got that. But first, maybe Stevie Lou. Oh, you know what? First, I'd like to just show you. This was funny. We talk about Aaron and his constant lies. And the more time goes on and on, it's almost like the dude, it's almost like everything he says has to be a lie. He was caught in another one of these lies today. Was that Gay Talk Live? Another one of these giant lies today is on Twitter. Somebody said to Steel Toe, it would be a shitty look if they fired Corey. And then Steel Toe said, yeah, he isn't returning text, so he probably bought it. That, you know, they're talking about that fake Steel Toe that was in the chat that quote unquote fired Corey live during MLC. It was fake. And then they said, we didn't even talk about it on the show today. It wasn't important. Didn't know about the super chat. I don't watch. So look at this. This is just a very basic, innocent lie. But at 4:30 p.m., Aaron Imholt says, we didn't even talk about Corey and the firing on the show today. We didn't even talk about it today. Meanwhile, check this out.
Yeah, people are saying in the chat, they're like, I thought Corey was fired. No, Corey isn't fired. What do we give a fuck? Like, Corey's not fired. Jesus. I mean, we'll probably talk to him this weekend, but I mean.
See how quick that changed, by the way? The same way they do the thing where they go like, where like on the day, Wednesday, he couldn't stop flipping it. Being angry, pretending to play along with it, being angry, pretending to play along with it, you know? Now he's like, of course, Corey's not fired. We'll probably have a talk this week. It's like, what's your talk going to be? Let me just say this, by the way, to Corey. And I haven't paid him yet. We'll wait for the YouTube thing to clear. I'm not writing the guy a check. Every Wednesday, that offer's on the table. Every Wednesday, that offer's on the table. We'll do it. We'll split all super chats with Corey every Wednesday, as long as he pays attention to our chat and does the requests of the fans. So, like, if you super chat $20 and tell Corey to do something, if he doesn't do it, he doesn't get half of that one. That's what it'll be every Wednesday. Because the thing is, he's only making the 50 over there at Steel Toe. If he makes 200 in NLO every Wednesday, he'd be stupid to ignore NLO. But I guarantee you, like Aaron said, we're going to have a talk with him this weekend. It's like, what the fuck does that mean? That's going to be weird. Carlos Danger with $5 says, Skull? Is that the tobacco you put in your cheeks? Why the fuck does Aaron lie like this? It drives me fucking insane because I want to like him. Yeah, but I just have to show this because it's indicative. And Citizen M, you're a fair guy who watches both shows. You know I'm right. He lies several times a day. The one he did about the show where I was doing all the private investigative results Monday night at 8:30, he said that I had 20 viewers watching that all night. It was 3,000 the minute it went offline, posted. So 3,000 over the course of the whole live stream. But he had to wake up and tell everybody it was 20 all night. It's just like, why lie? He lies about public shit, too. Like, that's, like, easily verified. I had so many tweets yesterday telling me that they love the show. Congrats on the victory. It's like, we went and looked. You had one tweet saying, good show. And it looked like it was from an eggshell account. That's what we call your shell accounts now. I mean, this guy gets caught in shit constantly all the time. All the time. So he tweets, we didn't even talk about it on the show today. It's not important. Meanwhile, here's a whole segment that he did on it. Pretending not to care, but also caring very deep.
Corey was fired. No, Corey isn't fired. What do we give a fuck? Like, Corey's not fired. Jesus. I mean, we'll probably talk to him this weekend, but I mean, Corey's not fired. Jesus, guys. Everybody wants like drama and all this stuff. I think there's people that are, I don't think Corey realizes he's being used, and people want him to be, like, those people want him to get fired from Steel Toe because they're kind of obsessed and they don't like that we're doing well. But no,
they're kind of funny. Ha ha.
Isn't that a hilarious bit?
They're so good at what they do.
I gotta say, I really feel sorry for people who have to do a show that way. I'm just really thankful that we don't. But yeah, I mean,
I agree.
Just because Corey got walked into some punches, I mean, doesn't mean I'm not going to punish him further by being like, oh, you know what? He's fired. I told Corey to talk to April and I.
Yep.
And he didn't. He decided not to. He's kind of, I don't know if he's scared or I don't know if he's nervous. He shouldn't be scared. If he hears this, he shouldn't be scared or nervous. He can give us a call and we can talk about things. But no, why would I ever fire him? That would be stupid. I heard he shit on Chad a bunch.
I was under the impression that Corey was our friend for, the last however many years. So I would think he would feel okay calling us.
Corey got kind of used by a couple people. I don't think he really knows how this game works, and he kind of got taken advantage of. But we'll talk about it. Aaron's breast binder with $1.99 says, "Does Corey get me in the divorce?" Yeah, people are saying in the chat, they're like, "I thought Corey was no."
So a couple of new pieces of cope here, just insane. Number one, he's doing this thing where it's like, Corey doesn't know I don't think Corey understands how the internet works, all this stuff. It's like, again, you don't know how the internet works. You're doing a terrestrial radio show from 2004. That's what you're doing. You're playing on, a ham radio in an internet world, bitch. And by the way, that little squawking hen next to you can just keep it shut. She offers nothing of consequence. We don't ever need to hear what Ape thinks about something. That's crazy. Zip it up, Ape. We'll let you know when it's time to scrimp. We'll get like an applause sign, but it'll say scrimp. And it'll just flash to let you know it's time to go. Next week, I have a surprise show for everybody. It's going to be a great, I'll just say.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Stoney's in Rockville, Minnesota. Come in and try the dope wings.
Do check out the dope wings over it. Oh, fuck.
Hi, this is Aaron Emmelt. Come on down to Movies for Scrimp Fest. $14 for all you can eat scrimp. While you're here, try our deviled trash eggs served on your own trash can. Ma, Moody, and the scrimp.
Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. That's great. I love that. By the way, if you want to tip $50 in the future, please head over to nobodylikesonions.com/tips so that YouTube doesn't rate me on that. But also you can do the fun Aaron M. Holt text-to-speech comments. Thank you guys so much. That's funny. So a couple of things here. The one is like saying Corey doesn't get it. He doesn't know how this internet stuff works. Acting again like he's some experienced internet guy when he's just getting his ass handed to him by everyone on YouTube right now. Number two is, again, spinning this into him being a winner, him being the smarter guy, him being the guy who is almost omniscient and knows better and is the protector of Corey. Corey walked into some punches. It's like Corey walked into $250. That's what Corey walked into. Corey walked into a fair paycheck for a day is what Corey walked into. What world are you talking about where you're like, poor Corey got taken. Everybody's just using him, just paying him for his time. Fuck. What a horrible way to go. What a horrible way to go. Like, what a weird spin to put on him. And second of all, Johnny Crutches, who was too sick to come in all week, was podcasting all smiles tonight on the BYB podcast, which used to be known as Hollywood Squares. Like these guys are pulling away. Go back and listen to old Steel Toe shows, and you will find out, and we will too, very soon. I promise you. You won't believe what I have. You won't believe what I keep finding and what keeps getting sent to me. Holy shit. So this used to be a different show when it was all men who could just be men. They hated women. They shit on women. It was a different show. Corey used to have a good time. Corey's checked out. He's on his phone and watching other podcasts. Aaron says in this thing, why would I fire Corey? Come on, guys. Why would I fire Corey? He's just being used. He walked into some bunches. I'd fire Corey. Like, no bit, I like Corey, and I'm on Corey's side in this, but if you were first of all, I would never have a co-host Skype in or Zoom in or whatever. Like, there's a reason I do this alone. You got to be in Vegas if you want to do this with me, and you got to be good, and let me know. Again, would love to have a co-host. Let me know if you're good enough. Would love to find out. And Jake Hudson, don't call. But, for him, fuck, I mean, really. These guys are pulling away. It's a very, very, very different show. 100%. But I would, that's honest. I would fire him. Like, yeah, you're not paying attention to my show. You're paying more attention to another show. You're sneaking in things. I mean, if you called my fucking kids eggy trash babies to my face while making fun of my girdle and bringing up Kevin Brennan, these are all things he hates. He hated all this. Scrimp, Mooby. He was getting them all in. Yeah, I'd fire you. But he's so dishonest, his initial reaction is to go against and lie and say against what he feels. I mean, anybody who's got a brain and balls would be like, yeah, you're fucking fired. You're not going to come in and sabotage my show, especially when I claim to have a real show, a professional show. Yeah, you're fucking fired. But now he's in a rock and a hard space because he's let Corey get away with this, and he said, no, Corey's not fired. We're gonna, it's fine. He's getting played. It's like, let's see what happens when we dangle the carrot of money every Wednesday for this guy. If he watches our show and participates in the Hunger Games, because Corey's a hungry hippo for money. Somebody posted on Reddit today that Corey's like, we're going to Chipotle. I don't even know where you would hear that kind of information. That's crazy. But let's help get this guy some money for guac. You know what I mean? He's getting a talking to later this weekend. Yeah. That's insane. That's insane to even, present as an option. So I just wanted to point that out. Aaron Imholt lies every day. Aaron Imholt lies about everything. Even something as simple as did you talk about Corey today? We didn't even talk about it. It's not important. Meanwhile, here's a 6-minute clip. So just everything's a fucking lie. Everything with this guy's a goddamn lie. Now let's move on to Stevie Loser. We've got this account of his with 115 subscribers, 53 videos. Everything 9 views, 18 views, 8 views. I mean, what would this even be? I don't want to get copyright struck for music here. What's going on?
Father, if I have sinned.
Yes, my son. Thank you for coming to confession. Has it been a while since your last confession?
It's been 2 years since my last confession, Father.
Yes, sometime, but welcome back, my son. I just want you to be just totally comfortable here knowing that what you say in this confessional is just between you, I, Jesus, and God.
Father, in the last year, I've had 3 parking tickets.
3 parking tickets?
Yes. The first parking ticket, I took my kids to a black church and told them we were going to Wakanda.
Okay.
The second,
This is 3 months ago.
I went to a Home Depot and chased the Mexicans around.
Jesus. And the third?
3 months. Ari Shaffir
I
did
was
that
just in a
sketch in
head-
2006.
It was, I was busy.
That is the worst thing I've ever heard.
I know, Father.
In my life, in my whole career.
I've sinned.
All right, listen.
So this
why
is
don't you go
Stevie
out there
Lou.
and give me 2 Hail Marys, Our Father, and an act of contrition.
Bex loves that Bustin' is at the top of the recommended. Bustin's a great song.
Blessed Lamb of God, please join me in a sign of the cross. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. My son, 6 months, hasn't been much time. Can you please just be aware that this
Stevie
is a house of God.
Stevie
so anything you say here
Who.
is between you, I, and the Lord.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like if AIDS came in a chapstick container.
If something's a sin or can I ask that here?
Like a theological sort of question? Sure, I'm an expert at those sort of
Just
things.
Stevie Lou and quarter black Jared over here.
I'm afraid I'm taking advantage of my girlfriend.
Are you taking advantage? How so?
Well, okay, so I'm worried because we do stuff in this.
It's just the worst acting on the goddamn planet. It's just so bad. Watch Stevie Lou lose his mind. Yeah, we will. I'm just showing everybody what this guy's got. Because, he's got his new podcast, 280 followers. just crushing it over here with retweeting the April Imholt soccer count. Like, he's a big fan of the BYB and the steel toe. Again, you know, nothing. I don't know the guys in the BYB podcast, but again, if you're all steel toe guys, it's all I need to know. Like, again, you're allowed to like steel toe. Now I know that you don't know what funny is. Now I know that you don't have any sort of real comedy barometer. It's just like, Jesus, you know. Go watch Steel. By all means, go watch Steel Toe. Order Time Life commemorative stamps. Get yourself a MyPillow. Sign up for a Craftmatic adjustable bed. You'll be interested in a reverse mortgage. That's the kind of guy you are. That's all I'm saying. You go like Steel Toe, but also eat off paper plates every night. You know what I mean? Buy your tires at Walmart. Be the kind of person who's always whipping up potato salad. You know what I mean? White trash. So there's a lot of these Stevie Lou things on his YouTube, and if you want to go like to the stand-up parts, I mean, this is 2 years ago, okay? This is a real man.
Vision, dreams of passion.
Okay, this is a real man.
All the time I think of you. A very strange reaction.
Okay, do you understand what we're dealing with?
I do.
Something like a phenomenon. Tell me you've never done cocaine without telling me you've never, you know what I mean? Like, wow. Wow, Stevie Lou. Why would anyone let this guy near their show? Why would anyone let this guy near their show? Hey, Datwa. Hey, Daytwat, whatever your name is. I got this, okay? I got this. Maybe we don't get to it tonight, okay? But you've already brought it up once, and I said we'd get to it, and now you just keep, don't play the one. We'll play the one if we get to it, okay? I've told you I'm aware. I don't need a program director. Zin's producer has the night off tonight. I do it all myself over here. I got it. When I run out of things to talk about, run out of other dumb videos to show you, we'll move on to it, okay? Thanks, though. Thanks for queuing that up for me over and over and over again. You're all spazzes. You're all unhealthy. And again, maybe I do have to raise the price just to filter out the fucking pores. We got to get it up to a level where, you know, people on disability can't afford this. We might have to make it $49.99 a month. I don't know where the fucking ceiling is. Because I'll tell you what I can't do. I can't deal with fucking... Imagine if I had links enabled and you'd be in there going... Bah! I gotta really, really get myself one of those flamethrowers. Have mercy on us. It's 2:18 a.m. here, and I'm watching this. I
can't get enough of this Stevie Lou content. Don't forget to smash the like button so we can meet the goal.
Yeah, don't forget to smash the like button if you're watching this live. Hit that like button. No, I don't care. This is all going to the Overdose after the live show, which is a great time to plug that. There's a special today. This is only today. Look, 20% off with promo code SCRIMP for the Overdose is a great deal. But today, only use promo code SAINT, St. Patrick's Day, SAINT. Over 38% off. 1 year for $75. It's like $6 a month or something. Okay? So go over and join. If you're asking yourself, I've gotten this question a few times, what's the difference between joining on the channel for $1.99 and the Overdose for $75 a year, today only? The difference is on-demand and audio versions over RSS feeds. You want audio versions of all the stuff, you get RSS feeds for it. You want on-demand video to watch it later, you get that. Here on YouTube, if you miss it live, you don't get to see it. I fucking hide it away, just like my little peen after some fucking. But anyway, you want to really support the show. This is the best way. Join the Overdose. NobodyLikesOnions.com/overdose. $75 if you sign up the next 48 hours using promo code SAINT, SAINT, at checkout for an annual membership. $75 a year. It's the lowest price we do. We do it maybe once a year. And again, Overdose members save 15% on merch automatically. And we do have all the new Scrimp Fest merch over for Movie and the Shrimp at NobodyLikesOnions.com/stores or AaronMHolt.com. AaronMHolt.com. Okay, was that all the plugs for stuff? Thank you very much. Just give us a hug, give us a rub, give us a like, give us a dig. Okay. There are some more I think we should really focus on. Stevie Lou. Here's some stand-up. Would you guys like to see stand-up by Stevie Lou?
So, I may seem like a very funny...
And again, look at this guy. I mean, Jesus Christ. It looks like there was just an error at the stretching factory. But okay.
Happy guy, but I'm very depressed and I have a lot of anxiety in the morning. The morning especially, it's tough. Life is tough. I know some people could probably commiserate, and you don't have to clap for that. You don't have to clap for that. Clap for my depression, folks. Clap for it.
Not since Chad Zumock have I seen such begging on stage for applause.
I reached out to my friend who's a psychologist the other day, and I said, hey, do you got any drugs to help? And she said, no, Steven, that's illegal. But I do have this technique that you can try when you wake up in the morning. It's a new technique called the Superman pose. She showed me the Superman pose. Basically, this is the idea. As soon as you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is...
Tell a joke. Tell a joke.
Dun, 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 dun. For a minute. And that's supposed to like change your brain and like put you on some sort of superhero the rest of the day. Well, as you can tell, folks, that shit did not work for me at all. It was garbage. But I am not a quitter. I'm not a fucking quitter. What I did is I changed the plan a little bit. The next morning, I tried my own Superman pose. This was the Christopher Reeve Superman pose. What I did is I just laid on my side.
Timely joke.
Barely able to breathe.
Everybody who's been born after or before 1993 will get that.
I actually felt so much better. So try that.
All that for that Christopher Reeve joke. All that. 2 minutes of setup for that Christopher Reeve joke.
Jumped on the Uptown train and they put the thing down and there's...
Okay, so I'm not going to make you sit through this whole clip. I just want you to know this is a guy, for everybody in the chat room, gouging their eye out with melon ball spoons, right now. This guy loves Steel Toe. He thinks Steel Toe's super funny, really talented, great people. So that's what we're dealing with. This guy loves Steel Toe. This guy thinks Steel Toe is great. Okay. What happened to Compound Media? I guess East Side Dave has a show. They just took everybody who wasn't good enough to have a show on XM and gave them a show on Compound Media. That's what they did. I got through 3 minutes of this, and I knew you guys needed to see it. It's one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen happen in my life. This has been a trope of this program for people who are new here. For 12 to 13 years, I've used this as a test. When I get a comic in the studio who I feel like is new and I can fuck with them, I ask them to do bits. What are some of your bits? Do some of your material on the show. Now, any seasoned comic worth their dick and blood will reject that immediately and go, get the fuck out of here. I'm not jumping through your hoops and doing jokes. Like they're going to work one-sided in a radio studio. Like I'm going to do stand-up bits here. Waka waka. Not, unless you're on Bob and Tom where they make you do that shit. So automatically when you're a comic and they want you to do material inside of a radio studio and you do it, you a bitch, dog. You a bitch. You're an unseasoned, unprofessional, naive as fuck, bitch. Word. Straight up. You're a bitch. If you are standing in a studio acting out stand-up comedy, you a bitch, dog. You a bitch. 199 from Daytwat says, I should have known you know more, forgive or not. Yeah, of course, I'm joking around. I'm just letting everybody know. This show moves at a pace. There's a reason people love playing it back at 2X. I get it. I get it. For people not on weed, this must be hell. You know, I might launch into a whole separate side story before I even start. Did I tell you I grilled tonight? Nothing big, just burgers and chicken. It was delicious. Really, really nice stuff. Had some salad, some garlic bread. Really, really good stuff, okay? By the way, Jill Carlson, I don't want to see you insulting anyone's stand-up in my chat room ever again. You can't be a bad stand-up and be insulting people in my stand-up. I'm just kidding. Have you guys seen Jill Carlson on Kill Tony? She's really, really good. JK. Check out Jill Carlson. Talk about the bank snacks. This show is good with shrooms. I like the pace. Very high here. All right, Eastside Dave, here's what happened. You won't believe it. I never knew Eastside Dave had a program.
You go where you're comfortable.
Jesus Christ. Wake the fuck up, Bobo. Wake the fuck up.
Why are you yelling at the audience? I know, but the audience are guests.
So,
you're so tall. It's amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing?
Your head's cut off. You're going to either have to...
He's got it.
He has no ass.
All right.
So, I've been getting around lately, right? And I had this girl in bed with me the other day, right? And she said the strangest thing to me. She said, oh my God, Stevie Lou, your dick is so smooth.
Oh God, this is awful. All right,
so
Steve.
Real quick, I was like, I gotta say something back because I was kind of taking it back. So I said, yeah, my dick is smooth, just like a baby's dick.
Oh my God,
I love it.
Let me tell you something,
that
folks.
was a good one.
Never compare your dick to anything baby, ever. That's just not a good move. That's a major turnoff right there.
All right.
So you hear about all this bad stuff in the news about the Russians.
Yeah.
You know? Well, the other day, I met this beautiful, blonde hair, blue-eyed Russian chick.
Oh,
right?
yeah?
Now I'm here to tell you about these Russians. It's all true. They're fucked up people. Oh, my God. So I got
that's a good bit.
To my bed.
Wait, was that the joke?
I got this girl back to my bed, and I pulled the old massage trick. Bobo, have you ever done the massage trick?
He's not going to be on stage with you.
You say to a girl, you say, hey, baby, your shoulders are looking a little tight. Why don't you come into my bed, take your shirt off, and let me get in there and massage, right? So she bought that, and I'm massaging on these giant, strong Russian shoulders, right? So next thing I know, things are going well. She started to talk about my dick again, but she takes my dick out, right? And goes, whoa, in horror at my dick. I was like, what the fuck? I was scared. She goes, you are circumcised? This girl had never seen a circumcised dick in her life, apparently. In Russia, they all fucking are all coated up on that thing. Unbelievable.
So
all right,
things are going well. And,
what the fuck?
Things are going well. I end up
learning a lot.
Is this still the setup?
Going down on
This
her.
girl is so disturbed sitting here.
I go all in there. It's old Robert Williams thing, but go in there, and a minute and a half into it, I hear. This woman yawned while I was giving her oral, right? Going nuts.
I'm yawning during this act.
I look up and I go, is everything okay? And she goes,
Zing.
"Stop doing it for me." So I end up
Is that what the hell?
going even harder, get my elbow in there, right? And I figure the time is right to do it. And she turns to me and she goes,
I love this Abercrombie model move he's got going on here where he's like doing the French tuck in front. Like he's been watching Queer Eye. Nah, I'm going to tuck it in so they can see the big dick. Oh, yeah.
"We're not fucking tonight." So I was a little upset about that.
All right, Stevie Lou, everyone.
She followed up with,
sorry,
"But I will give you a hand job." So I said, "Okay, fuck it, let me get a hand job." Sure.
Look at the girl.
I put both hands behind my back, and she's sitting there just.
Let's look at the
I feel like this is more of a confession.
Yanking me off, right?
If this ends in a murder,
she's going to me. She's like, "Oh, baby, do you like this?" I'm like,
Yeah,
I like this. This is pretty good.
This isn't a stand-up act at all.
Are you about to come?
Just ramblings.
I'm about to come. As I come,
meltdown. Is this like some guy having a nervous breakdown?
nails
East Side
me
Dave
in the
show.
ball. Hey, who's talking in the crowd? Excuse me.
Go ahead.
Who's talking in the crowd? You know this is a comedy show?
Go ahead, Stevie, please.
This isn't about you right now. This is me. I got the
Stevie,
mic.
I will shut you the fuck down.
Where is this guy from in the crowd? Where are you from?
Stevie, just do the act,
Are you
please.
heckling me right now?
Yeah, I
fucking hate
beyond
hecklers.
heckling.
I fucking hate hecklers. Fuck, get this guy out of here. So,
oh god,
as I was getting my dick jerked, right? She goes, "Are you about to come?"
Jesus.
And I go,
This
"Yeah,
was a mistake.
yeah."
I
And all of a
apologize.
sudden, boom! She smacks me right in the nuts as I'm coming.
Yeah.
I was all over the place. That is, I guess, how they give hand jobs in Russia.
Stevie Lou, everyone. I loved it.
Thank you.
That was brilliant, Stevie. I pissed myself.
Roy loved it. Roy's your biggest fan. You aware of that?
I think you are the next Richard Pryor.
I've came close to lighting
you mean
my
like
face.
dead?
No.
You mean like Stevie?
No, lighting
Deceased.
Lighting myself on fire
and die.
Coke thing, yeah.
Okay. All right. I got you. No, you're doing well.
Thank you.
You're trying. You're trying.
You put me on the spot with literally no time to try to even just think about my thoughts. So
Right, that's why a real comic would go, "Get the fuck out of here with that." Hey, Stevie, do a set. Ooh, okay, I am needy and do need everyone's approval. Anyone with confidence worth their weight in anything would have just been like, no. No, I don't do stand-up at 3 p.m. in a radio studio. I don't do that. Not a gimmick. Oh, my God. Siri's trying to tell me some stuff.
Don't attack me because Stevie, what I'll do is quickly say, "Don't ever fucking come back here again." So do you want to fucking chat with me?
By the way, Eastside Dave looks like East Palestine, Ohio. Like just embodied. You know what I mean? What happened? Did a toxic train spill all over this? Nobody better ever talk about my face again. Look at this guy. I've seen Persian rugs with more consistency of a pattern.
Right now,
Dave,
do you want?
Fuck this.
Good, Stevie Lou.
One year today.
Good riddance. I will inform you if you walk out right now like a pussy, you are gone forever. I am gonna flat out say this will be the second time.
My mic. A mic drop's coming our way.
Did you just call me a pussy, Dave?
This is the second time you'll be gone forever. Okay.
Did you just call me a pussy?
Stevie, don't fucking threaten me.
Did you call me? No, you're the one.
Get the fuck down.
Did you just call me a pussy?
Get the fuck down. Back the fuck off.
Or else
For
what?
real.
Or else what?
Stevie, I'm dead fucking serious.
This feels fake.
I'm serious too.
Get the fuck in
You call me a
right
bitch?
now.
You call me a bitch, Dave?
Steve, Big A, get in here right now.
I'm not a bitch, all right? I'm not a bitch.
Steve.
I'm not a bitch, all right? I'm sick of this shit, all right?
Get the fuck down.
What are you gonna do?
Get the fuck down. Big A, come in here. Yeah, I'm serious. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out.
Big A.
You're a fucking pussy. You won't do nothing. You won't do anything. So.
Dude.
What's wrong with this guy? What's wrong with Stevie Lou?
Damn year. You're being a little sensitive weirdo. This is an absolute fucking insane epic meltdown.
I'm sick of your shit. I've been coming here,
Steve.
I've been coming here for free, doing fucking your work for you.
You're not worth money.
Tail.
You know how many fucking phone?
That is a fucking Stevie Lou, everyone. The comedy stylist of Stevie Lou. Stevie Lou, everyone. The comedy stylist of Stevie Lou. Well, that was fun.
It was amazing.
Oh my God!
Can I put that on the best of?
I tell you what,
Best of real
if
stuff.
that's incorporated in the bit, I mean, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, that was exactly 1 year to the date of. I don't know if you noticed this, but 1 year to the date when White Jared walked out.
No,
I think so, David.
What is it about June? What is it about June?
It must be the heat, Dave. That's why I'm wearing white shorts.
Well, I mean, it's just what an odd individual, huh?
Oh, he's right there. You want me to go get him again, or?
No.
Should we get him back?
I don't really feel like witnessing a fight.
it's Stevie.
All right,
Yeah.
Stevie, don't leave yet.
Hold on.
We want you back, I guess. Come on back. Let's claim this. Big A, you stand right by me. If he lunges,
I don't want to be
you
around
take
a
him down.
psychomaniac
And I'm
right
being
now.
dead serious. Because he's like,
Yes, she does. Yes, she is. She's sliding off that couch.
But one thing I'll do is I'm no fucking tough guy, but I'll have tough guy people fucking beat you to a pulp. That's what I.
Big A is not tough guy people.
Stevie, stop! Stevie, whoa! Stevie, stop!
Stevie!
Dude, Stevie, relax, bro. What's wrong
Look how
with you? Come on. Whoa, Stevie. Stevie, stop. Jesus Christ. Take a breather, Stevie. Take a breather.
Good thing everybody was wearing pants, huh? Am I right?
Stevie, relax.
Holy shit, Steve.
Look how fast that fucking whole desk flipped
Stevie,
over.
You're threatening me physically, dude. You're threatening me. You're threatening people. No, I didn't.
Stevie,
relax.
If you ever tried that with me, motherfucker, I swear to God.
We don't do drugs. Stevie Lou, baby, the comedy stylings.
Like, I'm not a fighting guy, but I'm bigger than all. I don't care if you're 6'7". I'm 6'5". I'll clobber you. You'll get clobbered. Prepare to be clobbered. I can't fight, but I can clobber. So this is Stevie Lou. He's a mental patient, as far as I'm concerned. He's the most dangerous person that's ever gotten close to this show, and that includes Jake Hudson. Look at that monster. Holy shit, this guy's like Chad. I don't know, does Chad fight people? Has Chad ever hit somebody? Chad seems to be more of like a guy who gets hit. Stevie Lou, future Steel Toe co-host, as if. Stevie's going to replace Corey Adam probably. Wow. Let me just tell you, any show that'll have a co-host call in or Skype in or whatever, dog shit. There's a reason like Compound Media didn't just go like, oh, we'll just have Kevin Brennan call in instead of come in. Like, no, it's shit. It's shit. And, you know, if Aaron doesn't realize this, that like trying to do a show over Skype, and again, I'm not trying to get Corey Adam fired. I think it's lame. And now that he's kind of like gone along with it, it'd be hard to fire him. What, you gonna fire him every Wednesday when we do this? Again, I would have already fired him. You're a pussy, so you're not going to. You know April's a dud. So like, Johnny seems to be tapping out from what I can tell. He didn't seem deathly ill tonight. Doing other shows for no money. Won't do your show for money? Nobody wants to hobble into your eggy home and avoid slipping down your trash-ridden stairs into your sulfur-smelling basement where you can smell the tears and argument vapor in the air from you and the Scrimp's latest scrimmage. But you're losing everything, you know. Johnny's gone. Oz is gone. Corey's on the way out, whether or not you fucking realize it. The show's a shell of what it used to be. There's no energy left. And before we engaged Corey, he wasn't paying attention at all. He had to start paying attention to shoehorn in shit we were feeding him. We made him pay more attention to your show than he normally does because we'd watched him for 2 weeks prior, and he's just scrolling through his phone, ignoring you. Because as Mark Zuckerberg said in The Social Network, you're getting exactly as much of his attention as you deserve, the bare minimum. You're paying him $11 an hour. Why wouldn't he be paying bills and swiping on Tinder and contacting his boss at Chipotle to pick up extra shifts? Why wouldn't he? You know. Meanwhile, Johnny Crutch is it's not even the MS, it's just the vomit vapors of that household, you know, that basement trapping in all the eggy puke from all the fucking toddlers just roaming around, licking full trash bins, a la April. And then, you know, she's not taking out the trash because the snow's so high up in the yard, it's never going to melt in May. Just a sad state of affairs. And I've come up with an idea. This is just, I'm throwing this out here. They're on the rise again. I think they're at 9.25 thousand Twitter or YouTube subscribers. I'm at like 7,600, 7,700. Again, I'm not a metrics-minded guy, but the idea of beating them to 10,000 is so tempting and fun that I've been really racking my brain saying, what could I do as an incentive to get people to help me beat them to 10,000? It would have to be something really big. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll fly to Minnesota if I reach 10,000 before them and live stream myself having a lunch at Stoney's. Talk to the employees, see if we can get some dirt on Cheetos. As long as I go between 7 and 9 at night, I'll go for dinner, you know, and then we know that Cheetos will be in the back donking off cash to his favorite dipshit show. So there's no chance of getting recognized. But Stevie Lou will probably run in there and be like, Melton's at Stoney's right now, get him. So then I thought maybe I'd just go to Stoney's and film it on the DL and then put it out later. But then I thought, you know, they used to have Steel Toe Morning Show. It's a market of 67,000 people. It's not that big, but it's big enough where a lot of people know who Steel Toe is, Aaron M. Holt is, whether they listen to him or not. Very public. You know, people locally listen. What if we secured some digital billboards or advertising in the tiny market of St. Cloud, pointing people, you know, with a QR code or URL to videos exposing the truth about Aaron M. Holt and Steel Toe. You know, 67,000 people, St. Cloud, Sauk Rapids, Minnesota. It can't be a lot. It can't be a lot. Movie in the Scrimp mornings. Or even just giant billboards that say the Onions are watching. You know what I mean? Whatever. Something funny that'll annoy him, that he'll have to look at. Maybe we also buy ads before all of his shows on YouTube, and Rumble will roll ads before all his shows to tell the truth about Aaron M. Holt. Somebody said it's still expensive. How expensive could it be? How expensive could it be? I'm not talking about printing vinyl and putting up real billboards, digital billboards, bus stop billboards, whatever it takes. That sounds like straight ups, if you ask me. I don't know what that means, Bex. Does that mean it's allowed or not? No, this is straight up. This is 100% on the up and up. I'm allowed to buy advertising. I'm allowed to buy ads. I think that'd be funny. What if we go on Rockin' 101, his old station, and buy ads, telling his old listeners, come find out the truth. I'm Patrick. There's one video you should play, running away a la Chad style, throws oil can thing. What? What should I play? Have you considered making yourself a CGI talking onion? Should I do that? Is that how you blow the F up? A pic of you boxing their foreheads like 80s style, like an 80s radio style billboard. Yeah, I don't know. $300 is a pipe dream. Who said $300? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Some random guy just goes, $300 is a pipe dream. No one mentioned an amount. Did anybody go, I bet we can get billboards for $300? Did anybody say that I'm aware of? Or is this guy arguing with a thing he made up in his head? This guy sounds dumb. Anyway, I don't know if anybody's into advertising or knows about advertising. Look into that. Let me know. What do you think would annoy Aaron the most? What can I do? What can I do? Again, I'd go have lunch at Stoney's if they weren't. You know, I didn't know that Cheetos, the owner of Stoney's, was Aaron's scissoring partner. Get one on Division Street in St. Cloud. Everyone will see it, including them. How do you know? What is Division Street? Yeah, if somebody can let me know. A billboard with April's forehead. Oh, my God. Steel hoe. Am I right? Guys, what should we do? Should we head down the road of watching the Gino Bisconte compound special that Aaron M. Holt did last night? Or should we do some non-steel toe, non-Chad stuff? Again, Chad may be watching. I'm getting worried. People are telling me, he called in the other day and people are telling me he was trying to get me to say that I like underage girls and stuff. He was trying to get me to he was trying to trap me into saying something that I would regret. And I was like, how would you trap me into saying that? When he was doing the Stranger Things and talking about that movie, The Professional, with Natalie Portman, underage and all that stuff. It's like, I don't think I said anything crazy. And then I noticed that he's doing gunshot sound effects and stuff now. And he said it's the day I put out the merch, which was yesterday, he goes, today, I'm going to do some merch. It's just like, did the guy who discovered me become did the guy who teaches down at the college just did I just earn extra credit for the becoming the Megamind? You guys know what I'm saying. Anyway, I think it's cute. Zumock bringing up the Professional film was very pointed. He had some kind of game. I mean, but what? How was he trying to get me? You can't trick someone into saying that they have a predilection towards younger women or something. That's crazy. You can't make somebody say that. He just wants everyone to know that he's stream trolled Steel Toe and Carl from Rochester first. I mean, that's fine. He messaged me trying to get me to be mad at oh boy.
I dare you to make a billboard about me, Meltdown. I promise there will be blowback from me and my buddy Mersh.
Okay. He messaged me like, all these guys are copying us. Win by 2 radio, all these fucking shitty ripoffs of da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, I mean, so? Are you going to be mad that other people are talking? On the one hand, you're like screaming on MLC every day, I'm the reason we're getting views. I'm the traction. There's 23 shows talking about me. I'm the best. I know how to. I'm the most popular thing on the internet. Big names are paying attention. Everyone's talking about me, and at the same time, be mad that everyone's talking about you. I think Chad does get mad that he gets, he gets a lot of hate watchers. Hey, if you like this show and want to see the rest of it, it's for members only. So if you missed it live, it's not too late to see it now. Head over to nobodylikesonions.com/overdose and check it out now. You'll be able to download this show as well as every other show we've done, our entire archive, back to 2005. And, of course, you get audio feeds for everything if you're not into the video stuff. And, of course, you can watch the videos as well on demand, cast them to your devices, all this stuff. I don't know how it works. We've got a guy on it. Don't worry. He handles all the stuff around here. Help support the show. The best way to do it is to head over to nobodylikesonions.com/overdose today, and today only, and this weekend, use promo code SAINT and get an annual membership for $75, and you'll enjoy that. And again, you save 50% on our, 15% in our store, all members. Again, nobodylikesonions.com/overdose. Head over today, support the show, and see the rest of this show and a lot more. Bye.